Boils, ghouls, good morning. Did I scare you? Just a little bit? No? Okay. Well, let's see if the intro scares you. Man, I haven't filmed anything. It's almost noon already. Been dealing with banks and jeez. Anyway, we're off to a job. We're off to a job, and then we have to go to a bank, even though I've been on the phone with the bank this morning. What a pain in the butt when somebody had... I don't even understand how I get fraudulent charges. I mean, I understand that people have these, like, devices now or whatever that can read your cards, but I don't even understand how they don't, like, try to fight these people or prosecute them or find them. But you know, if you were an honest person and you went and tried to do this, then you'd get caught. So, I mean, not that I would do this, because it's just wrong. And wrong is wrong. It's wrong for a reason. Back home for just a little bit, and I had a friend get me something for Valentine's Day. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm not supposed to eat the box. I'm sure the box is probably good too. It's Krispy Kreme. All right, well, I was gonna film her going out, but she decided just to take off like a dog. Anyway, so I brought this out because the house across the street that used to have like drug dealers in it, they moved, which was so cool. And look at this, they're starting to renovate the house. Look at that. Do you know what that is? That is the first step into Troy getting more scrap metal. So I'm gonna take these keys to this truck and pull it over to there to get that washing machine, which will start the new scrap pile. And I've also been looking on Craigslist for a free treadmill, because Troy needs a treadmill. So, but I don't want to pay for one, and treadmills are pretty much a dime a dozen. Kitty. Just like that, it's in the back of my truck, ready for more scrap. And I love washers and dryers because you can take like small items like spark plugs and nuts and bolts and put it into them, so it's less work unloading the truck when you just have that stuff like getting caught in the bed liner. And then this happened. Darkness across the land. Yeah, I've been getting stuff done and doing stuff. I dropped off some oil at the auto parts store. I picked up some parts at the auto parts store. I grabbed something to eat. All this boring, monotonous stuff that I try to make fun, but you know, when it comes down to it, it's just boring, monotonous stuff. It's 5 after 7, so I'm still hoping to make it home in time to be able to do something fun, exciting, and possibly even worthwhile. Meanwhile, yep, Gangnam Style. Don't judge me. So this is what it looks like when Troy balances his checkbook. Wow, it's been a while. And like I said, I started to do it last night, and that's when I found the fraudulent charges, which I think I pretty much got that handled today. And I'm not stressing about it because I didn't do it. Wasn't me. And so there's protection for that. What? Oh, you want to go outside? You want to go outside? All right. Okay, watch this. Watch this. She's so talented now. Turn the light on. She can go outside by herself. Watch this. Look at that. It's like a semi-automatic doggy door. It's just I have to do the other part of it. All joking aside, I really hope that you guys had a good Valentine's Day. Singles Awareness Day. Whatever. I can't remember where I saw it, but somewhere I saw somebody that said, one more holiday down until Halloween. So there's the good aspect of it. Okay, yeah, I didn't do anything on Phoenix's track. Well, actually I did. I separated these parts. That's what I did today. So a very, very small baby step. But yeah, so we're dealing with rain, and I just got through getting all my bills done and stuff like that from the last couple days. So I'm caught up. So hopefully tomorrow we can do something cool. Right now we're going to do some COC after I wrestle with Buffy. Round and 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 round we go. She's like, what? What was that? Boils, ghouls, it is time for cock. I know, it's early, and I don't think there's much of a vlog today unless I rambled. Did I ramble about something? Anyway, first comment of the night, Cap Zone 2, Taco Tuesday, and Happy Valentine's Day. Oh yes, I was going to say, anybody that wished me Happy Valentine's Day or Happy Singles Awareness Day, thank you very much. Also, everybody's ideas for the haunt, very cool. I'm going to be printing out these comments and saving them in the haunt folder over here with all the ideas. That way I can reference them and reference who said them. Gotta give credit where credit is due. I appreciate all of you. And you do too. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to continue the rhyme. Borgex2679, we all win when we get to hang out with Troy and talk haunt stuff. Aw, shucks, thank you. Letizia mentioned making the pyramids out of plywood. That would be very expensive to do and very heavy also. I mean, that would honestly be my first choice. Capzone2 said to you not to use cardboard boxes because of the rain that we get. And yeah, I know. You said maybe some foam carved panels made in a V-shape would work. Money for foam carved panels. I need to make the pyramids out of air. Because air is free. Haunter's Playground mentioned an archaeological dig for the front yard. Indika, you gave some really good ideas about false corridors, basically, because that's, and you say it, and I do know it to be true, that they had a lot of dead ends to deter grave robbers. Around the Tall, beer, pizza, fast cars, blondes, or redheads, or both, good friends, bonfires. That enough ideas for you? Well, you forgot brunettes. I'm an equal opportunity hair person color. Never mind. That just went somewhere that I really don't think that it needed to go. Jolson, PVC pipes covered in plastic. That would be our cheapest alternative. I don't know how realistic that would be. I realize that we could paint the plastic. So here's something that I haven't mentioned before, and I'm going to mention it when I read Jen Daigle's comment. It would be cool if you made your pyramids from plywood and then skinned them in sheet foam so that you could carve in the surface details. I love that idea, but again, that's like a lot of money. However, you also say, then you can make them so that they break down and store flat. I'm not tearing the haunt down this year, I'm leaving it up. So if you guys heard this comment, give the vlog a thumbs up, and then down in the comments say, I hear you, Troy. Mike Malone, don't know if you've worked up a backstory yet for this year's haunt, was thinking there might be a way to tie in the gray matter as a curse put on the family. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think that I'm just going to do away with the gray matter this year. But you are right. Even though it is the Hellmouth and weird things happen, I can't stay with the original backstory. So I am going to have to figure something else out, kind of. I mean, in all honesty, I don't really think this haunt needs a backstory. I think the title of the haunt says it all. Yeah, got to think about it. Plans to come. Brian Bamford, you talk about using bamboo canes and plastic, and not sure how windy it is here in October. It can get pretty freaking windy. If you guys remember one of the outros that I used with me, like I was like fixing the roof at the haunt, and it's all windy and I'm holding on and I'm like, you will never sink the ship. Like, you know, Lieutenant Dan, when he was on the boat and he was up there and he got mad when he was up there doing that stuff. That's how much wind we had during the haunt. It just about tore off the whole roof. Tony Fredrickson. Hi. Gosh, you are so adorable. You're a good girl. Hairy, but good. Again, Tony Fredrickson, kudos to you, positive thinker. I can't believe that you're not more pissed about being essentially robbed. Well, I am, but what are you going to do about it? There's nothing that I can do about it. So, there's no sense in getting stressed. If it's not going to matter in 5 years, then forget about it. Forget about it. Ethan Child talked about all the patrons that would go through the haunt would be basically excavators, and also talked about some bricks and etc. for an unfinished pyramid, and people would still get the idea. Very good ideas as well. Like I said, I'm gonna print these out. Baldy Jack, Chocolate Monster, Haunt Man Troy. I'm making stupid comments now. There are no stupid comments. Only, I don't know. I fill in the blank. And the final comment of the night, Sean Regal. So this one posted on Valentine's Day, and since mine is today as well, happy birthday, Father Hellmouth, and how cool my ending was used today. Yes, yes, and yes. So awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Happy haunting. I hope, I can't remember what I did today. I honestly can't. So I hope that there's something entertaining in the vlog for you. If not, we'll try and hit it tomorrow. Knock it out of the park. All right, guys. Bye. See you tomorrow. Happy hunting, in case I didn't already say that. See, I got short-term memory loss.
But while you were waiting, were y'all well? But while you were waiting.